Back in a key again.
Green, too.
Oh, the green's nice. Do you like it better than the blue?
Blue? Green. Blue.
I almost think the green is better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like how the blue is strippy.
Stripey. She means striped.
Stripy. Stripes.
Yeah. I do like the green. Oh, jinx. Ah.
Hello.
Hi.
We're back.
We're back.
If you don't follow us on Instagram or Twitter, you might not know.
They probably guessed.
You've probably guessed. We did not get good news on Monday. BFN, or Big Fat Negative.
Big Fat Negative.
As they say.
The vernacular.
The slang. That fertility slang.
See if I can put this up higher.
Oh. Changing it up a little?
Not really. It doesn't really work.
It doesn't work? Okay, that's okay.
It's fine.
We're not pregnant.
Mm-mm. Yeah. We're okay though. We were sad. We were sad.
Yeah. Kind of took Monday. We were just sad. We both were back at work on Tuesday. But it's been like we're just, I think, a little bit more emotionally fragile this week. Like the person in the mail department, we just tried to pick up mail from our P.O. box. And we got the card to say that we can pick it up. But the person was like, oh, I'm sorry. I already shut down the computer.
I just shut down the computer.
It's like 5:02. You're going to have to come back tomorrow. And I almost punched her.
She did. It was not a good scene. And we just came out of IKEA and they just started their like kitchen event and it's a Saturday. We almost mowed people down in there.
IKEA is normally my happy place, but like IKEA on a Saturday afternoon during a promo is like, it's the bad place.
It is the bad place. This is the
It's
bad
the
place.
bad place. So we took like 5 milliseconds of film in IKEA and then we were like, we're just trying to survive IKEA. We can't vlog. We're just trying to live.
Yep. We're doing okay though.
So other than being a little bit emotionally fragile this week, I think we're doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing all right. I mean, I'm going to talk kind of more in depth about our experience, I think. I mentioned to you at least. Like, I would probably do a vlog later.
Just talking about like how Chelsea felt during the 2-week wait and things like that.
Things I learned, but I actually, I feel like I have a lot of clarity. I feel like I have a lot of clarity about the process now that I didn't before. So that's kind of a benefit to it, I guess, if that makes any kind of sense.
Silver lining.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'm on my cycle day 1 already.
Yeah.
So things are moving pretty fast into the next
Chelsea
iteration.
Stopped her progesterone on Monday. For
like
people
5
who don't
days
know
ago.
how it works, if you've had a failed frozen embryo transfer, in the sense that you do not have a positive pregnancy test when you go in for your beta, they tell you to stop home medication.
Yeah.
They said that we could schedule a, well, they didn't say this, but it's a what the fuck appointment where you go in and you go, what the hell happened?
What
Why aren't we pregnant?
happened? Yeah.
But our doctor talked to us before we did the transfer to say, you know, if your first one doesn't work, there's a couple options. He's like, we can meet, we can talk about things. You can just shoot me an email. We can talk about whether or not, you know, he would review our chart.
He'd review our chart, and, you know, if there was anything, any red flag to him, he could tell us about it. But his inclination, because you know, during the whole thing, I was very normal. Everything was, you know, it was textbook in that, not that it should have worked, but there was nothing that was making him think that it wouldn't. So
yeah, in just terms of like responding to medication.
Exactly.
And
so
all those things.
He's inclined to think that the next cycle will be the same, which is fine, which is good. And you know, we're more aware now that it can, even for people who have no known fertility issues, which is us, it could take up to 3 tries. It's less common for it to happen right away.
Everything looked good.
Mm-hmm.
So why not do the same thing?
The only addition to my protocol is I'll be taking baby aspirin. I'm not sure when, but they'll let us know. And that's just to help increase blood flow. No, it's not increase blood flow. It's to help with implantation and prevent clotting.
Blood flow. We're gonna, I think, do pretty much what we did with the last transfer, with a few exceptions of just things that we want to do for our own mental health, for our own emotional well-being.
The 2-week wait was pretty brutal. It was brutal for us, and it's not that we did anything wrong, it's just that we didn't know what to expect in terms of our own anxiety levels, babe? And we took home pregnancy tests, and that was a huge mistake. I will talk about that more, but it was a gigantic mistake.
We're going to have a whole video.
A huge mistake.
Like, Chelsea confesses home pregnancy tests, where she talks about her addiction. She had a problem.
But I suckered you into it, too. That's the problem. It's like
You did, although Chelsea suckered me into the ideology around the tests. Like, what do the tests mean? Chelsea took most of her tests in secrecy.
And I didn't realize how much that would affect my anxiety.
Yeah.
I became really obsessed with the idea of taking tests. So every day, or like in the morning and then at night.
From like really early.
And, I was doing symptom spotting, which if you're on progesterone is not a good idea, because progesterone is tricking your body into thinking it's pregnant. And so it tricks you into thinking you're pregnant. It's a whole thing. I'll get into it. But, like...
So we got a lot of advice for things you shouldn't do.
We do.
But we're looking forward to the next cycle.
We are, actually.
Day 1.
We're definitely... Good. We're still optimistic. We're a little more guarded now. But I think that is maybe a good thing. Wouldn't you agree?
Honestly, as long as we get a kid out of any of the 4 remaining frozen embryos, like, I don't care. It could be on this one. It could be on the next one.
It could be on our last one.
I think our greatest fear is that
we'll have to do another egg retrieval.
Use all the frozen embryos, and we'll have to plan from there, because this was our funded cycle, and that made it affordable.
Yeah.
We're going to have to figure out another plan, and we're not there.
We're not there.
We tried once.
Yep.
Let's just... And it's still really hard.
It's hard because I think when you get one negative, your brain goes, what if it's all negative? What if none of them work?
Or even just you're so excited because it's your first time doing frozen embryo transfers. Everything's so exciting, and it's like a honeymoon. It's like a honeymoon phase.
Yeah, it definitely is.
For fertility treatments? I don't know.
No, I
get
what you're
honeymoon
saying.
is over. Fertility treatments. We are not in love with you anymore.
No.
So we decided to go straight into, I don't think we ever finished that part of the story with the doctor.
We did.
So the doctor said, it all looks good. You can go straight into a new cycle. So we decided we would. So we're not going to take a cycle off. We called in Chelsea's day 1. Yeah. We go in for blood work on Monday morning.
My period started faster than I imagined it would.
Yeah, so when you finish your progesterone, it normally takes like a few days.
I've seen anything from 3 to 7 days is typical, and I was expecting to be on the 7-day end, because the last time I did oral progesterone, wasn't it like 7 days?
I think so. I think it was a week. Yeah,
something like that. But
right.
5 days in, it was like, hey girl, I was spotting. I started spotting 2 days ago, and that's how I kind of knew.
So we're going straight into the next cycle. We're going to try again. The next frozen embryo transfer will probably be early May, I think we worked it out to be.
I think so.
So fingers crossed for May 2018.
Yay.
If this one doesn't work, we've already kind of talked about, we'll probably take a little bit of a break.
At least a cycle, right?
At least a cycle. Go in, talk to the doctor, find out if there's any additional testing. There's tons of stuff out there that... things people have tried, or like the new fad doctors are trying.
What was the one you told me about?
Something called like I'm not gonna get the first word right. It's like endometrial receptivity analysis or something. It's like they take a little biopsy of your uterus lining to test for whether they're implanting whether they're putting the embryo to implant at the right time, or if it's like too early. I think it's usually too early, but sometimes I suppose it can be too late. So we don't know if that's something that we would need. I think if we could just keep trying forever, we wouldn't do that testing right away. But because we know that we only have 4 more frosties, we're just aware of that.
We've also said that with our last 2 embryos, because one is average quality, one is like poor quality, quote unquote, we're going to pay a little extra and just put them both in. May as well. I would rather just do that.
We're getting a little ahead of ourselves, but it feels, at least for me, you can say if it feels the same way for you, but it just feels nice to kind of have a plan, because then we're not being like...
It's not like blind optimism.
Eggs are in one basket. Yeah, exactly.
So to speak.
We have a plan.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. When we were at IKEA, we got... You can't really see it in the back, but we got a table and chair set because our dining room the table is huge.
It's big.
It's a table that was not meant for that space. We bought it when we were in a different area. We want to keep it so we can use it for a future dining room, but we're just going to take it apart, put it in the basement, and have a more size appropriate table so we can also get some more storage in there.
Especially because with our table that we have now, we want to get a tabletop made for it, and it's a little pricey. So
this is going to be our little project for the weekend, so that we're not, because the other thing we talked about was not wanting to like wish away this time.
Yeah.
We definitely did that this last cycle. It was like Chelsea went on estrogen and we were just like, okay, so
when are we going on progesterone?
When are we going on progesterone? Okay,
Yeah.
we're on progesterone. When's the transfer? Okay, we're on the transfer. When's this? And it went by so slow, but also went by so fast because we weren't present or enjoying any of the days. We just wished them
I don't
away.
want to do that. I want to spend my time with my wife and my pups and my kitten, and it's Caitlin's birthday coming up. Like,
Yeah, April 19th.
wow.
So we'll have a special birthday vlog, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Chelsea's got some surprises for me.
Yay.
Yeah, we just want to take a little bit more, I was going to say pleasure, and then I was like, that's weird.
Wink.
Take a little bit more joy out of our time, mostly because, like, we're still in our first year of marriage.
We are.
Like, we should be enjoying
We're
this.
young still. I mean, it's our first try. You know, we just need to
So I hope
chill
you
a little.
enjoyed our disorganized thoughts about our first
We're all over
embryo
the place.
transfer.
We're all
We
over
were
the
like
place.
gonna film like a proper sit down at home, but then we were at IKEA for way too long,
Yeah.
and it's like dinner time now. So
Yep. And we're
we get
tired.
this on the road. We had this big idea if we would pick up our package and like unbox it in the car, and then those fuckers were closed.
I know, baby.
All right, we're gonna go home. We're gonna set up the table tonight. Tonight? Are we doing it tonight?
Yeah.
We're doing it tonight. And we're going to try and enjoy the rest of our
We
weekend.
should have gotten a light for our lamp. Or not the lamp, the light in the dining room.
Oh, you mean a light bulb?
Yeah.
Should have gotten a light. Yes, we should have.
Oops.
Well, I'm not going back there.
Nope. Don't go to IKEA this weekend. It'll be too late.
Or any weekend. Go during the week.
Yeah. Go on like a Tuesday in the afternoon if you can manage it.
Just call in sick to work. It's
Just go to
IKEA
IKEA.
day.
Sorry, I have to go to IKEA.
Sounds legit. I would let someone off of work for that.
I would, yeah. I don't know about you guys, but...
All right.
All right, cuties. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Got it? Do it, Rosie.
Get it, Rosie.
Get it! Rosie, take it! Take it, Rosie.
Oh, no, he got it.
You're actually better at this when you're on the floor, Rosie.
She's decided it's over.